hello, beautiful. I don't care if you're married. I could be your friend too on the side. And I just be like, all right. So I'm going to just wear these fragrances when I'm with my husband because these are going to get me in trouble. Welcome to the Cherries TV. Welcome to the Cherries TV. My name is Abby and I'm a fragrance lover. I love anything that smells, feels, and smells good. You guys, welcome back to another video. By the title of this video, you already know it's about to get down. Today I'm gonna be sharing some fragrances that will have men going crazy. Better yet, these are 5 fragrances that will win a man over. If you are single and you're ready to mingle, wearing these fragrances will grab their attention. And if that sounds like something that you're definitely interested in, girl, go ahead and continue watching. If it's your first time here, my name is Abby, and on this channel we talk about fragrances. Anything that has to do with smelling good, feeling good, that's what we talk about. And if that sounds like something that you're definitely interested in, go ahead and consider subscribing. All right, you guys, let's get right into this video. The beautiful thing about fragrance that I really adore is that it introduces itself to the next person before you even open up your mouth. If you're gonna go walk past somebody that's on their phone, the first thing they're gonna notice is your fragrance. When you walk past them, the sillage of that beautiful, elegant, sexy, devouring fragrance will hit them first. And then they'll put their head up, and then their look, and then your look, the way you're dressed, will hit them second. And then when you turn around and say hello, it's the way you speak that hits them third. So one thing I like about fragrance is that it's the first thing that someone notices on you when they see you, okay? After that, unless they've seen you before you pass by them, that's a whole different story. But if you pass by them, the first thing they're gonna notice is that fragrance. And these 5 fragrances are guaranteed to win that guy over, okay? Now, the reason why I chose these 5 is because each and every single time I wear these 5 fragrances, I'm always being asked, hello, beautiful, are you married? Hello, beautiful, can I get your number? Hello, beautiful, I don't care if you're married. I could be your friend too on the side. And I just be like, all right. So I'm gonna just wear these fragrances when I'm with my husband because these are gonna get me in trouble. But if you're definitely single and you're ready to mingle, these are the ideal fragrances that you wanna wear, all right? So the first one is one that's gonna surprise each and every one of you guys because I barely talk about it, but girl, it's one of those fragrances that's gonna win him over. It's from the house of Juicy Couture, Juicy Couture Gold Edition. Now, I first stumbled upon this fragrance when Jeremy Fragrances here on YouTube was talking about it. He keeps saying that it's a sex magnet, it's sexy, girls love it, guys love it. And I was just like, all right. Well, at the time I was dating my husband, but I was just like, I wanna attract him. I want him to, you know, well, at the time he was my fiance, but I was like, I want him to like not see no other girl. I want me to be the only person that he sees and smells and feels and all that good stuff. So I was like, Jeremy, I think you're onto something. So I went and smelled it first. And when I smelled it, I was like, okay, cool. And your girl got it, but I didn't buy it. Someone sent it to me because at the time I was just like, do I really need this fragrance? And then someone sent it to me and I was just like, wow, y'all, talk about a great fragrance. You get some caramel, you get some sweetness, you get some vanilla. And one thing about this fragrance, it is sexy. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but anything that has to do with sweetness, men love it. Even though they say they don't like a sweet fragrance, I promise you, once a girl walk past them with something sweet, it don't matter how bad they like or don't like sweet fragrances, it's always gonna attract them because it's in their nature. That sweet vanilla fragrance note is always gonna attract them. And vanilla is said to be, you know, a fragrance note that, you know, since we're outgrown here, that starts up a man, you know? It's like their gas, it's like their fuel. It cranks up the engine in them. And if you're going out, girl, and you want to be noticed, go ahead and put on that Juicy Couture. Now this one, I will give it a vibe of Netflix and chill type of vibes. I'll give it sexy date night because it's so sweet. It's so close encounter type of vibe. It does project and you do get a good longevity with this. I would say a good 5 to 6 hours. which is not bad at all because you're not going to the club for over 6 hours. You're probably not even going to be there for more than 3 hours if we're being realistic. So this is perfect for that type of vibe. Now, honey, if you want to win him over, this is a good one to wear. Now, this fragrance, I'm pretty sure you're living under a rock because this fragrance right here is a staple to have in your collection. You know how they say Sauvage is a you know, a player's scent, a F-boy scent. Y'all know what they be saying on the gram and on Fragrantica and on Facebook, on YouTube. Y'all know what they be saying about Sauvage on the web, that it's for those guys, it's for players. It's like, you know, it's one of those type of scents, a whole scent. Well, this is the female version. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, because whenever I wear this scent, it's always attracting the wrong crowd. And when I say the wrong crowd, I mean men, because, you know, I'm in a relationship, I'm in a marriage. So it always attracts that type of vibe, especially when I'm alone. If I'm with my friends, yes. Now, if I'm with my husband, there's a little bit more respect. Not saying that they don't come up to me anyways, because it's happened like about 3 times, the disrespect. But if you're definitely alone, this right here is a man magnet. You will literally win him over. And it's from the house of Carolina Herrera. It is Carolina Herrera. Good girl. Ooh. Now, I've always had this fragrance and I never really took my time to look at the notes. Can y'all believe it has tuberose in there? And now, tuberose is not a note that I would call sexy. But in this fragrance, it works. Now, y'all know Fragrantica could be lying about some notes sometimes. So I don't really know if it really does have tuberose because I don't really smell it like that. But baby, if it's tuberose, baby, I need some more of this tuberose, okay? This is so sexy. This is date night. This is a single lady. This is one you need to wear if you're trying to attract a man. I don't know what it is about this fragrance, but every single time I wear it, they're always trying to, you know, like I just don't understand. I can't explain what this does to a man, but because it's YouTube, of course. But I've really gotten really crazy reactions with this one, especially during girls' night. People have grabbed my arm, you know, thinking that I'm their property. Look, one thing you're not gonna do is grab my arm. If you're trying to give me a compliment, just go ahead and give it to me. Tap my shoulder, say, hello, excuse me, ma'am. But don't grab my arm trying to be all romantic and stuff. This is not the movies. This is definitely real life. You will get punched. So I was out with the girls and this guy grabbed my arm and I was just like, why is this man grabbing my arm? Do you not know who this is? Like, y'all, I'm a whole mess, especially if somebody touches me without my consent. And I was just like, not even wanting to hear it. I was like, please don't touch me. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, just make sure you don't touch me again. That's it. Just get your hands off of me. And he couldn't really tell me what he wanted to tell me because I was just so heated. And of course, all that dancing, you just messing up my vibe, you know? And later on throughout the night, he walked away, of course. Later on, he came to me. He said, I just want to say, I do apologize. I'm so sorry. I was so wrong for putting my hands on you. He was more like a gentleman at the end of the night. But before, I was just like, don't touch me, then don't talk to me. He said, I'm so sorry. I really just wanted to say that you smelled amazing. And I was trying to get the scent so I can buy it for my wife. And I was just like, okay. So next time, just tap me on the shoulder or say, excuse me, ma'am. Okay, because that grabbing stuff is not cool. Because I told him that I was like, I didn't do nothing. But you won't be so lucky next time with someone else because someone else will automatically have crazy reflexes and do that. My reflexes are really crazy to control them. And when I tell you, I was just so shocked as to what he was telling me because I'm like, all you had to say was, hello, you smell good, you know? So that's the type of reaction that this fragrance get. Like whenever I wear this, it always get those crazy encounters like, hello, you smell good. Like at the red light, you know, if we was at the mall, they couldn't catch up to me and they saw me at the red light, they will put down their window, speed up and tell me I smell good. So if you're trying to get that man's attention, this is it hands down. Almost the same effect as Good Girl, but it's a little bit more toned down. It's a little bit more sexier in my opinion, and it's a little bit more grown. You're not gonna get like the obnoxious compliments, but you're gonna get those grown and sexy compliments. You're probably gonna get someone that's gonna tell you, hey, let me go ahead and pay for all y'all drinks. You're gonna get that guy to say, you know what, let's fly to Dubai. And it's so crazy because I've gotten this reaction before. So it was me and my girls went to Blue Martini, and I was wearing this fragrance. I'm gonna tell y'all which one it is. I know y'all on edge, and it's so simple. I was wearing this fragrance, and this guy came up and he was like, wow, you smell just so good. And I was like, thank you. And he asked, what is it? And I was about to tell him. He's like, no, let me guess. And he guessed wrong. And when I told him what it was, he was like, wow. And he decided to pay for the whole table. All our drinks was on us, was on him. And then later on throughout the night, he said, well, me and my guys are, you know, we're in the town for the weekend or whatever for work. Do you want to fly back to LA? Like, I was just like, sir, I just came here for a drink. I don't need that type of attention. You know, y'all, this is from the house of Lancôme, and it is La Nuit Trésor. You heard it right, girl. La Nuit Trésor. Talk about, if I wanted to, I could have had that man in my palms, okay? That's the type of reaction that this gave. This gives those crazy reactions, but the reactions that you kind of want, you know? If I was single, I would have went on for a ride, you know? Of course, this was pre-COVID, where it was free to breathe, and the world was not as crazy as it is now. Trust me, it is crazy, but it was not as crazy as it is now. And I would have just been like, okay, I'll go with you, but you know, you're gonna have to take my girls with me. You know, I had to back up. That's the type of reaction this is. It is such a beautiful fragrance. It's sweet, it's sexy, it's alluring. La Nuit Trésor, this is where you wear it at nighttime. You want those type of reactions, girl. This is it. You want to get that jet ride. This is it. You want him to, you know, pay for all y'all drinks, y'all food, y'all $300 tab. This is it. Pretty new to the collection, but it's made its mark in this collection. And this one is that man-eater fragrance when it comes to just getting him to pay all your bills, baby. This is one that I've worn, and this guy also chased me down the mall. Actually, I was at the Florida Mall. He chased me down and he said, what are you wearing? I need to buy it for my wife. Like, can I find it here? And I said it was this fragrance, and he said, wow, it smells so good. And I was actually in line to buy something, and he paid for it. And I was just like, he said, here, thank you for helping me find a gorgeous fragrance. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I insisted for him to not pay for it, but he did. And y'all, when I tell you that this fragrance is that girl, And I had two other people behind me. One was a female, of course, and one was another guy. And they was like, oh my gosh, what fragrance are you wearing that got him to pay for your stuff? And I said it was none other than Valentino, born in Roma. Wow. Now this fragrance right here was a gift from my friend. She was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I said I wanted Valentino, born in Roma. She got me a beautiful set. So sometimes y'all see me put the big bottle, sometimes y'all see the little bottle, but it's because it's a set. That's the reaction you'll get from this. Literally will make a man spill his pockets to you. Like, he will spill all the tea and more. If you want to win over that man, wear this fragrance, and I promise you, he will go crazy. This is vanilla, this is bourbon, this is jasmine. And jasmine is a very sensual fragrance note as well. Vanilla, tonka, musk, all of those notes are very sensual. So if you're looking for a fragrance that's gonna get you that man, that's gonna win you over, especially if you're single. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go try to win over a man that's married, a man that's in a relationship, a man that is off the market. No, ma'am. This is good for you to win over men that are free or that wants to be won over. If you're trying to be that girl, wear this, and trust me, you will win him over. All right, you guys, and side note, it's not only the fragrance. Baby, you have to look good. You have to have a nice, smile. You have to look good. Now, I'm not saying that you need to look like a specific type of person, but there's some tweaks that you can do to make you look good. You can go get your teeth whitening. You can get your hair done, get your nails done, look very put together. You can wear jeans and a sweater and some sneakers and still look super put together. It's just how you wear it. So it's not only the fragrance that's going to win over the man. You actually have to have the style. You have to have the look, and the look can be whatever you want it to be, just as long as it's put together, clean, and just looking good. Because you can't be wearing a fragrance but you're putting that fragrance on top of dirty clothes. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a package. And if you guys want me to dive into that deeply, go ahead and comment down below. This fragrance is one of the most craziest fragrance I've ever worn. Now this one is a flanker, but it's giving me the same reaction as the original. And it's from the house of Lancôme, La Vie Est Belle in Testament. I went to a party. I had my engagement ring on. And there's this man that was stuck in my behind. When I tell you he was stuck there, he was stuck. It's like he went in far. Why I say that is because he just could not leave me alone. He kept saying that I smell so good. He kept telling me, oh my God, you smell so good. I was with my sister-in-law at the time. I was like, I am definitely taken. He was like, I don't care. You smell so good. Like, he's like, you're the one that I want. And I'm just like, sir, can you please leave me alone? It made me very uncomfortable that I left the party early. But if you're trying to get that type of attention from a guy, La Vie Est Belle or La Vie Est Belle in Testament will get you there. When I was wearing that, it was during that time, that specific scenario, I was wearing this. And I kid you not, I was wearing this. It was my first time wearing it. And it was actually my last time wearing it. I wore it there and I never sprayed it again because I was like, I don't need that type of attention at all. There's some fragrances that I really do not wear because the attention that I notice that it gets me when I wear them. And sometimes I wear them only when I'm with my husband. I don't wear them by myself. Like these fragrances, I would never wear them by myself only because I don't want that attention. And here in Florida, it's so vast, so much diversity. It's so big that you will see that type of vibe. Now, I know some places, a lot of people are not that confident to come tell you, but over here, baby, you go throw out the trash and you have your hair done, they're gonna be like, damn girl, your hair is done. Let me get that number. Like these men out here in Florida do not play. And honestly, sometimes they don't care if you have a ring or not. Sometimes when you have the ring, some guy told me, it's because of the ring I came to you. I wanna see what's so good about you for you to get a ring. And I was just like, the audacity. So these fragrances will definitely win you over. If you're trying to get that guy, if you're trying to win him over, baby, wear these fragrances. I would love to see some fragrances that you guys wear to win him over. All right, you guys, that was it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new here, go ahead and consider subscribing because at this point, baby, you made it this far. Just go ahead and do it. If you found value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button because without you guys, YouTube ain't gonna ever know that I'm doing something good on here. Okay, so y'all gotta push me. All right, thank you so much. Until we see each other again, I'll make sure to list everything in the description box below for you guys. If I have a discount code, I'll leave it for you as well. I love each and every one of you guys. Please, please, please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye.